looking outside of ourselves. When we look outside of ourselves, we often are judging ourselves. Why would we be judging ourselves when we're looking outside of ourselves? The quantum mechanics of this universe, or this calculation, or this existence, whatever you want to call this reality, it's mathematical. The calculation outside of ourselves is pulsifying at a it's pulsifying or being conducted to transmit a sense of imagination, essentially. So when we're looking outside of ourselves, we are perceiving this imagination to be existence, because our minds are coded to comprehend this imagination as our five senses. And when we are perceiving or receiving this code of field of information, we are very much involving ourselves and interacting ourselves within it, because that's what we do. This is what we're born into. This is what we're perceiving. This is what we're achieving. One very important thing to comprehend is that the vibrational world which we're living in is actually coding a field of information which is the heart has information within it, which is, it's essentially like the next level. The world that we're living in is one level. You can become extremely successful in this level, but many of us achieve everything in this level and never feel like they've unlocked something. They never feel like they've achieved a greater level. And that greater level is essentially the heart's manifestation. When we start going out and living from the heart, what we find is that when we first start living from the heart, we need to break free of all the mind's fear, because the mind ultimately doesn't exist outside of that level. So then the mind will convince us of everything which we can't do, because the mind doesn't know, and the mind could never live on that level. So when the heart starts to break free of the ignorance, starts to break free of the fear, starts to break fear of the worry, the stress, it starts to manifest within what it knows to do. Because the heart's infinite. The heart will do the truth of the heart. Everyone's truth is different. But when we start, what's very important to comprehend here is that the heart is essentially the higher level. And when we start to walk down the path of whatever life brings us on that level, whatever experience is gained, what we will start to know is that the formula of this world that we're living in is designed to keep us within the mind's perception. The world which we're coded to perceive is designed to limit us to only perceive what the game's designed to see. Because when we start to live from our hearts, when we start to express the heart's vibrational force, we understand that we can still stay within this reality, this game, but we know we've already unlocked heaps on the next level. So what's this telling us? This world is designed to keep us programmed within this reality. It doesn't want us going to the next level, because it knows that when we go to the next level, we stop obeying by the norms of this reality. It's almost like we are the infinite potential to go to infinite levels, but the game only wants us to stay on this level because it can use us for its own existence, and that is limited. It goes deep. But the truth is that when you can take someone's infinite power and convince them to believe in a smaller percentage of existence, you can essentially harness all their other power from them. That's essentially the truth of our existence, put very, 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 very simply.